Happy Ides of March to you, my trading friends. It is, of course, March 15th, 2021, and your cherry bomb trade is in for today. I ended up taking 2 weeks off. Not 2 weeks. 2 weeks would be crazy. 2 days off last week. Friday, I had wanted to do a video for you guys, but I ended up getting a new desk set up, new desk and chair set up, and it took quite a while to build. It's one of those sit-stand desks that go up and down. I'll tell you, it's really great on the back to be able to sit when you need it, and really great on the back when you need to stand, because sometimes sitting in one position can really get to you, right? So I needed to do that, and now I'm back and ready to rock. And I have an interesting trade for you today. It's not a cherry bomb trade. It is one of my own creation. I do follow steel a little bit because I do have a steel position on in real money. But what's nice about steel, it's liquid, right? I'm pointing and you can't see it because I'm really close to the camera now. There's 4 drops of liquidity. You can see them up there on the screen. And the IV rank right now is 21, which, may be a little low for selling premium. But what I'm looking at here is doing a Jade Lizard, which is a neutral to bullish strategy. We can put it on so that there's no risk to the upside and a really good probability of profit on this one. If we take a look at the chart for steel, you'll see it has been on a wild ride for the past, since the beginning of the year. It's been very roller coaster. Like, one might say that this is a cup and handle pattern if you're looking at this. But hey, look, I am okay with potentially being assigned some shares if it goes through the put. And if it goes through the calls, there's no risk. So what do you say, shall we? Let's hop into Thinkorswim and give this a test. All right, here we go. We remember the right buttons. All right, so on screen here, you can see that we are looking at steel, but I normally introduce myself, by the way. Hi, my name is Neil, and this is Option Theory. Thank you so much for joining us. And I'd like to ask you to stay tuned to the end. It really does help me if you stay to the end of these videos. I'll give you a thumbs up, and for those of you that are new to this channel, I usually take that moment to explain to you how you can join us and put these trades on and have zero risk with all the learning as well. So, but let's get right to it for those of you that are here for the action. You can see that steel is X right here. That's what we're looking at. It has definitely seen some lull, some boring times, and then maybe with the recovery and the infrastructure and all that stuff that's potentially coming here for U.S. steel, it rose up. It decided, let's fizzle out. And boy, did it go roaring back again over the past few days. Luckily, it's probably going to get called away from me. My real position is going to get called away from me, my long 100 shares. But that's okay. It was a covered call at a profit, so I'll take it. But what we're looking at is selling a Jade Lizard. So somewhere around, I think it's the 20 put. But hey, let's not guess. I have this stuff. Let's go over to the Analyze tab. Let's go to the Add Simulated Trade. We're going to be in the April monthlies. And as you can see, plenty of open interest. What we're going to be looking at doing is selling the 20 put. That's our big time risk down here. So we could lose $2,000 minus the credit that we receive, right? So I know that's not the best for some of you, and that's okay. You might change this to an iron condor. That's another option as well. Maybe you make it where you're wider at the bottom. But anyway, we're looking at roughly 17 delta, which is close to that, in Tasty Trade mechanic of selling the 16 delta naked options. Oh, it just jumped to 18 right there and then. Very cool. All right, anyway. So what we're going to end up doing is collecting about $1 with this. We're going to shoot to collect $1 for this. And then that means our break even is going to be here with a delta of 14, which if you multiply that delta by 2, it's close to your probability of touch. So we'll call that a 28% probability of steel touching our break even point in the next, how many days was it? I never remember this. 32 days. There it is. Okay, so now that we have the 20, you can click on the bid for the 20, hold down the control key, and we're going to click on left click on the 26 bid for the call and left click on the ask for the 27 call. So we have a $1 wide call spread right here. We have the short put 20 collecting a $1 credit right here. So with that, pardon me for the runny nose that I've decided to just happen as soon as I get on camera. All right, with that, We have our trade built. Notice that we're at one contract wide. It'll say custom. And what we're going to do now is go to the risk profile and take a look at our probabilities. Make sure your date in the top right corner here, this calendar, is set to the same date you see in turquoise here. And we want to set this price slice here to break even, which we do that by hitting this menu over here, choosing set slices, go to break even, and then hit this 417. We're looking at a 79% probability of profit. It just jumped right now to an 80% probability of profit in this case because there's no risk to the upside. It does say we could make $1 if it blows through the call side, but we all know commissions, right? You may not actually make that dollar. We'd like for it to end up somewhere in this range, and we'd make our $101. If time can tick away with it hanging out in this range, if it gets to about $50, we'd look to close this trade at our 50% probability of profit on this one here. According to Thinkorswim, is a 51% probability of us making 50% of that profit in the next 35 days. 32 days. I'll get that right. All right, so that is our trade for today. I'm going to right-click this one. I'm going to go ahead and confirm and send. We can see here that that's exactly what we said. Our max risk is the $1,900, basically, right? Should still become free. So I'm okay with being assigned this one. I'm going to go ahead and put this into my IRA account, though. I like these for my IRAs. All right, because then we can sell covered calls if we get put on that one, because I've done that in real life. All right, going to hit send and put that in my working orders. And that's it for today. I want to thank you so much. If you've made it to the end of this video, thumbs up to you. If you're new here, head on down to the description box. You're going to find a link to sign up for the Tasty Trade Cherry Bomb email list. It's a new link. I found out they changed it. I went back to the videos through March and changed the links, and you should get that. What we do here is we use their Cherry Bomb emails to put together a portfolio of trading so we can get all the learning without any of the risk. So you want to get those emails and you want to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell because options have time value and you want to make the most of that time. All right, thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's Cherry Bomb trade. I'll see you then. Everybody, happy trading.